This is very vibey. Looks like I have no nose. I look like Lord Voldemort right now. Today's pick a card reading is going to be on the topic of your future spouse. So when you guys are going to meet for the first time, how this meeting is going to look like, and also what kind of impression you're going to make on your future spouse and what kind of impression they're going to make on you. And right now, let's go to your card selection and then I'll see you in your reading. Alright guys, so here is your card selection. So please choose one pile that you feel the most drawn to. Group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. During the reading, I will be shuffling live kinda on the camera. So we're going to start with 0 cards. However, I have already recorded all the readings. So these are the cards that were chosen throughout the particular reading. So if you guys already chose which group you feel the most drawn to, all the timestamps are in the description box. Look for the timestamp, click on it, and then I'll see you in your reading. But if you guys selected group number 1, no need to look for anything. We're going to start right now. Hey, group number 1. So we're going to start your reading with, let's first of all focus on drawing the cards for you on how you guys are going to meet. So your first meeting. Could we get some cards on that spirit? Group number 1, their first meeting. Where is this going to be? What's going to be happening? Okay, your first meeting. Let's see. So you guys got the Justice card. You got the Queen of Pentacles. You got the 9 of Swords reversed. Also the Hangman. Let me move them around as I'm going to pull a little bit more cards. By the way, today, as you can see, I'm pulling the cards on the camera. So if you guys don't have a lot of time, because this might take a while, I would definitely recommend putting this video on perhaps 1.5 speed. So if you don't have a lot of time to hang out with me, to chill with me, that's how you can get your reading even quicker, okay? So I already pulled a couple of cards and I'm getting a sense of the ocean with this card, with the water over here, with the Hangman, with the 9 of Swords kind of as well. Yes, that's another confirmation for me. I just intuitively feel this way, especially also with the Queen of Pentacles. That is a card of the Earth Queen. So it makes me feel like it's going to be somewhere outside. I see you hanging out with someone, the Hangman. I see you hanging out with someone. I also pulled the present while saying so. The present, so that could be signifying going maybe to some event and giving someone a present, perhaps a birthday, or with the time and tide. There could be a wedding, maybe attending a wedding. I do see it's connected with being outside, with some sort of event as well. I see you dressing up for this event or the time when you guys are going to meet your future spouse for the first time. During that time, I see you looking very elegant with the Queen of Pentacles. So I see both of you going somewhere and giving someone a present. I see both of you looking sharp. So definitely something I already mentioned. I do think that both of you will look really good. So it is telling us that you guys, both of you were getting prepared for it. So that could be, as I said, marriage, a wedding, or a birthday party of someone. It's not your birthday party. I don't think it's your birthday party. I don't think it's their birthday party. It's like a mutual friend of yours. That's how it feels. Or both of you are just attending this the same event, not knowing everybody there. So it doesn't have to be a birthday of one of your friends, or a wedding of one of your friends, but it also could be just like an event, a social gathering, some sort of gathering that I think it's connected with both what you guys both do. I think you do have a lot in common with this person, with your future spouse. And you will definitely see that once you are going to meet. But I also see with the Nine of Swords over here in reverse that I think one of you is going to attend this event not feeling the best. However, I do see you looking the best, or your future spouse looking really good as well. But not feeling their greatest. However, attending this social event in order to make themselves feel better, in order not to feel so stuck. So perhaps that's something that will be happening either in your or your future spouse's life around the time when you guys are going to meet for the first time. One of you will might be going through some challenging time and deciding that this gathering, this event is going to take their mind off the everyday struggles or the hustle, the everyday hustle. So with the Justice, the message for some of you here is that the social gathering or event is going to be somehow connected with, justice, with what's fair, what's right, maybe with law, or in memory of someone, I gotta say. Because I do see with a Nine of Swords over here that some people are on that social event, they are kind of overcoming some negative emotions, some low vibrations, overcoming them, not feeling them that much throughout this event, because I feel like it's something positive, but it might be also connected with something a little bit more tougher, I would say. Pull more cards and see your first meeting. How is this going to look like? Spirit, give us a little bit more information about this meeting. So with the Queen of Swords, I'm saying that you guys are going to chat a lot with your future spouse on your first meeting, because you're going to be really interested in that other person, as you see how smart, how wise, how interesting, and how I would say colorful their personality is. You want to learn more about them, and you want to learn more also from them. I feel like you guys are going to have a very intellectually stimulating conversation, talking about things that are very interesting to you. And I feel like you guys are talking about deeper topics. You are talking about the past, also about something about time passing by. I do think it might be connected with what I said before, with this gathering might be in memory of somebody or something. That's how it feels, because once again, we do have this card, Six of Cups, that is talking about the past. You can even see it on this particular card in this particular deck, how the concept of time is shown and described. So growing up, the man growing up with the dog. So I feel like you guys might be talking actually a lot about time, how time is passing by, maybe even getting into more esoteric concepts, because it's something that interests both of you. Your first meeting, group number one. First meeting with group number one. Yeah, I said esoteric, and I pulled the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is, to me, representing spirituality or religion, but our beliefs. The Hierophant is also sometimes representing a mentor or a guide. So you guys might be talking about spirit guides, or you might be one of you or both of you maybe are mentors, or at that time, or teachers, or you are somehow teaching other people. And I think that both of you will be talking about that. That will be something really interesting. But I do see you being extremely, extremely interested in this person's character. Not so much in their looks, even though I do see with the Queen of Pentacles that, as I said, both of you will be looking sharp, looking good. I see both of you being interested in another person, more about what's on their mind, what's in their head, what do they believe in, and what kind of people they are really inside, instead of focusing on looks that much. Pull more oracle cards that might let us know a little bit more about your first meeting, and then we are going to see the first impression that you are going to make on this future spouse of yours, and vice versa. So the first meeting, Spirit, group number 1, their first meeting. Let's see. So we pulled a card, affairs with your family. So you guys might be talking about some affairs. This is interesting. Affairs of people that you know, or this future spouse of yours might be talking about some affairs that were happening or are happening in their life. Perhaps this challenging time that one of you, I told you, with the 9 of Swords in reverse, might be going through, could be maybe your future spouse going through a breakup, and this person, your future spouse, telling you that their ex maybe cheated on them. So I pulled a card, Fair Man, dealing a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Well, I think that's kind of describes the physical appearance of your future spouse. I do have more readings on this topic. If you guys want to check it out, I will link it up here. At the end of the reading, actually, I will link it at the top right corner. So I also see with a butterfly that you guys are talking about things that might be difficult for both of you, but also how everything can keep on changing, and looking at it from more positive, optimistic aspect. Not so much crying over what once was, but seeing how life can surprise us, and just the poetry of life. That's how I feel. So talking about changes, transitions, how one day some things end, and then there's space for something new. So we also have dogs getting together with friends. So I think both of you are dog people or animal people, and both of you have animals, and we'll be talking about that as well. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I love my dog so much that I can talk about him all the time. So I don't find this anyhow weird, talking on the first meeting with your future spouse about your dogs. Well, especially if you are a dog person, let me know in the comments. Okay, we also have getting together with friends. So I think you guys are going to realize that you have some mutual friends, or you will be also talking about the mutual friends that you have. In general, I see with the sun that this conversation and this first meeting is going to leave you definitely very satisfied and happy. I feel like you will really enjoy your time with your future spouse in your first meeting, and you actually will have quite a lot of time to talk with another, which is interesting because you know, getting into this reading, I've been thinking about what different scenarios it could be, kind of being open-minded about it, but wondering. Didn't expect to get a reading where I see that you guys are going to be talking with your future spouse for, you know, you will have time to talk with them, because sometimes we meet people only, you know, for 5 minutes, and then we don't really chat with them for another, I don't know, X amount of time. You know what I mean, right? So I'm putting these away, as now we're going to get into the first impression that you will make on your future spouse, and the first impression that your future spouse will make on you. So what kind of first impression you will make on them will be at the top. What kind of first impression will group number 1 make on their future spouse? We have the High Priestess. So this is a very spiritual card. So I do think with this card, your future spouse will see you as this angelic being, but also someone that is extremely wise, and they will look at you and feel like there's so much depth in this person, in you, and that you are very interesting and elegant with the High Priestess, mysterious, that there's something ethereal about you that makes them very interested in you. So I definitely am seeing, I also pulled for you guys with the Six of Wands. I see that they will definitely like the way that you look. You definitely are their type, but they will find you really interesting, and because you might seem very calm outside, doesn't matter how you are inside, but outside you will seem to them as a very calm person, as a private person, as a quiet person, as someone that has a very high vibe about them. That's why they will be drawn to start the conversation with you, because I do think they will be the first person to have a conversation with you. So they see you as someone self-possessed, I gotta say, as someone patient. That's the kind of vibe that they are getting from you. Even though we do have the Six of Wands next to the High Priestess, Six of Wands is a little bit more out there than High Priestess, because the High Priestess would be like, she's definitely powerful, but this is more of a quiet power. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, recognition, being kind of like in a center of attention. So you guys can have some Leo energy in your chart. That's how it feels, Leo or Aries. But with the Six of Wands, it also tells me that this person will see you, your future spouse will see you as someone confident, as someone that enjoys the way they look, I gotta say as well, with this card especially. You probably guys are going to look amazing during the time when you are going to meet your future spouse, which is great, because I'm pretty sure there will be a group that will meet their future spouse at the supermarket or somewhere like that, where, you know, their hair is not going to be done and they will just not look their best. I mean, it's going to be cute and as well. However, with you guys, I see you just being all done up, let's say, and looking fabulous and feeling fabulous. So they see you as someone very confident, but being humble and modest, gentle at the same time. So that is a very interesting mix here, the Six of Wands and the High Priestess. Can't wait to see more cards. So let's see what else we have for how the future spouse of group number 1 is going to see them for the first time. So we pulled the 10 of Cups. That is a card of family, and you know, this is like the end goal. This is the fairy tale. So I think with this card, it's telling us that your future spouse, when they will see you for the first time, they will have this feeling that this is going to be you, that they can build this like fairy tale with you, that there can be a happy ending with you. They automatically see you as a member of their family or as a potential partner. Yeah, so we also pulled the 10 of Cups, coins, but it's pentacles. So this card is also about longevity and long-term vision. So I think that when you guys are going to meet for the first time, your future spouse will already know that you guys are going to be together. That is so interesting, but that's how it feels. Okay, so let's see what else we have. So let's see what kind of first impression group number 1 is going to make on their future spouse spirit. What kind of perfectionism. So they will think that you are perfectionistic, might be because or due to the way that you will look, because of the fact that you guys can have everything really well put together. So your outfit might be really well put together. Your hairstyle is fabulous, it's amazing, and it feels like, and you guys also might have some Virgo qualities. They will basically see you in a perfect light. I think with the perfectionism, it can also mean that they will see you as someone perfect to them. And we do have a confirmation of that with the 10 of Cups, because they already see with you after the first meeting, the first impression that you make on them, they see you as someone that they can spend the rest of their life with. They will see you as someone independent, someone self-sufficient, someone that achieved the success that they have in life on their own. So they will see how hardworking you are, group number 1. And with the 6 of Wands over here, as I told you, it's a card of the victory and success. So they will see the success that you already achieved, that it was made, that you made it on your own, that you achieved it on your own through your determination, motivation, and hard work. And I think with the card Contentment, I think this means that they're going to leave this meeting with you, this first meeting with you, feeling very satisfied with your person, very happy that they were able to get to know you better, and that you somehow are meeting all of their expectations, that you didn't kind of like fail. I mean, I know that sounds silly, but you know the way when you see someone across the room and you immediately are attracted to this person, but then sometimes you start talking with them and you realize that there's nothing in common. For you, group number 1, I think your future spouse is going to be very happy and satisfied with who you are as a person, with your character, definitely with your looks. That's something that I already mentioned a couple of times, but they're happy that you are the way that you are. So let's see what kind of first impression your future spouse is going to make on you, group number 1. Okay, so the first card is Ace of Coins. So, by the way, this card is so pretty. I don't get this card often. So this is Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins. So this to me is representing stability and being grounded. And this energy is more about like material things, or let's just say what's on the earth. So the things that, material things, so the things that you can touch, the things that you can see, the things that are physical. So to me, with the Ace of Coins, I think first of all, you are going to look at their appearance. I mean, obviously, but I think it's going to be a big factor for you. Maybe in general, the physical appearance is quite important to you. I do see with the Ace of Coins that when you're going to see your future spouse, you will see how much your future spouse is taking care of themselves. You are going to look at the details. I'm just going to give you a few examples. It doesn't have to be exactly this, but you're kind of like going to look at their shoes, if they're clean or not, just to see how much attention they pay to things like that. And I do gotta say that you are going to be happy with it, because with the Ace of Coins, this gives me a very high class vibe, someone that takes care of themselves, how they look like, how they present themselves. It feels like this person is going to seem to you very diplomatic, smart, wise, intelligent, as I said, kind of like high class, and also with the way that they look, the way that they take care of themselves. So I think you're going to see their beautiful smile, because I'm getting an image of this person smiling and their teeth being like perfect, In general, their style is on point, and there is this very high class feeling, vibe about them that you are going to see as one of the first thing that you're going to see when meeting this person. Oh my god. Okay. So we also have the Magician. This is a card of manifestation, and this card says that you have everything you need in order to like move forward or succeed. Because you have the Cups, you have the Pentacles, you have the Wands, and you have the Swords. So you have all four elements, and to me this represents as I said, having everything. So I think that when you're going to look at your future spouse, and then you're going to start talking with your future spouse, because as I said, you guys are going to talk on this event quite quickly and for a long time, you will realize that this person is a full package, that you are super happy and super attracted to, you know, the way that they look. So the looks and the appearance and what's on the outside, how they present themselves, but also you're going to be so happy that they have similar interests, and that you can have a long, deep, intellectual, stimulating conversation with this person. And, you know, it's not only about the looks, or it's not only the fact that they are interesting, but then maybe you're not so attracted to them on the outside. I think with the Magician, it pretty much says that this is it, you know, this is everything that you were looking for, which is very cute. We also have the Hierophant and the Fool. So the Hierophant is representing marriage, and this mentoring and, you know, being a guide, being a mentor and teaching and learning. So also seeing this person as someone very wise. Once again, something about teaching, learning, mentoring, guiding. So that might be what you guys are doing and what your future spouse is doing as well. I just see that you're going to be impressed with them, with their knowledge, with their experience, with their skill. That's something that you guys are going to talk about. And the Hierophant one also is representing spirituality or religion. So that's something that you guys are going to talk about as well. And that's going to also be a big factor in how you guys are going to perceive them and how much you're going to like them. But you pretty much will. I'm seeing that. And also we have the Fool. The Fool is representing something new. It's a new beginning. It's a new chapter. The Fool is also talking about being spontaneous. So I see with the Ace of Coins, it's about being solid and stable and, you know, committed. The Hierophant is also commitment because it's marriage. So I see that you guys are going to realize that this person is single because that's the Fool, and that they are ready for something new, that they're ready to find love and to commit to someone and find something solid. So you guys are going to realize that, and that's also something that definitely you're going to be happy about. But going back to the Ace of Coins being, you know, solid and stable, etc. The Fool is about being spontaneous and free. And I think that when you guys are going to meet and talk for a while, you will realize that the first, like totally first impression that you had on this person is not entirely true, because this person, let's just say they're not as boring as you thought they would be with the Ace of Coins, because you could have imagined them only with the Ace of Coins as being very strict and as being like responsible, which is, you know, which is great. It's just, it feels with the Fool that it's giving them this spiciness, this cheeky, interesting, spontaneous energy, adventurous, maybe adventurous, free-spirited, youthful, joyful, kind of like childlike. I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of, I feel like you guys are going to create quite a lot of inside jokes, because with the Fool makes me feel like both of you are laughing a lot and just making fun kind of the situation. Maybe not the situation, but like making fun of yourself or your life. Or I feel like you guys might be talking in quite a sarcastic way as well to each other, but it's something that both of you are vibing with. Guys, this was quite a long reading. I hope you enjoyed this. If you got until the end of this reading, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much for watching for so long. So please just leave a like under this video. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. If you enjoyed this reading, if you would like to see more. You can also book a personal reading with me if you would like to do that. The link is in the description box. And check out one of my previous videos on your future spouse up here, the top right corner. Click on it and I'll see you there. Hi, group number 2. So let's figure out what's gonna happen on the first meeting with your future spouse. So let me shuffle the cards and see what is the energy looking like. How is your first meeting going to look like? So the first card that I pulled for you is 4 of Cups. This is to me a card of being neutral, feeling neutral. If it comes to connections, feeling neutral about someone. So I think that during your first meeting with your future spouse, you are not so interested in one another at the beginning. You are not really seeing this as a potential romantic interest. I don't know if this is because of their looks or the first impression or just the fact that both of you are not looking openly for love, so not searching for it. So I feel like at the beginning you guys might not even like see one another. Let's see what else we have. Or both of you might be feeling a little bit detached to even realize that, hey, this is a potential romantic partner. So let's see what else we have. The first meeting, group number 2, with their future spouse spirit. So we also pulled the Hermit for you. So I see that both of you are focused on individuality during this time. I guess that's why you're not necessarily like seeing this person and realizing that, you know, this is a potential for you, basically. That there is a potential for this romantic connection. But let's see what else we have. So their first meeting spirit. Could you please let us know how their first meeting is going to go? Okay, so we also have the Ace of Swords, which is talking about conversations and... Okay, so this is the element of air. And air is all about connections, relationships, more not so much like cups, but more like conversations with other people, you guys thinking on the same level, or let's say you guys have kind of the same perspective on a lot of things. And once you guys are going to start talking about it, you will realize what great conversation you can have with your future spouse. I think this is for you representing the conversation flowing smoothly and easily, and the fact that you will be able to find interesting topics to talk about with your future spouse on that first meeting. This is representing clear communication and clear thinking. So I think your first meeting, whenever you guys are going to meet this first person for the first time, is not going to be so focused on feelings and creating a romantic connection or even building any kind of connection with this person, because I feel like both of you are not really considering each other as romantic partners, but it's not because of who you guys are as people. It's not because you are not going to like your future spouse at the beginning. I think it's not something that is on your mind. But I gotta say that you guys are agreeing in regards to this, because I feel like both of you are thinking the same way with the Ace of Swords. I think around that time, both of you are completing some sort of chapter, big chapter in your life. And I think that's why both of you are pretty much focused on that. Not on looking for love, but on a different aspect of your life. So let me try to figure out where could that be, because looking at these 4 cards, I'm not really getting a sense yet where or how you could possibly meet this person. So give us some place or situation where group number 2 could meet their future spouse. All right, guys, so I pulled for you, let me show you the Knight of Pentacles. I pulled for you the Page of Pentacles and also the King of Cups. So I think you're going to meet your future spouse through a King of Cups. So this could potentially be water sign male person in your life, so a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. I think this King of Cups person is going to introduce you to your future spouse. It will be probably a business colleague or just like a mutual friend, because I see both of you, all of you together discussing some sort of business or project or investment. That's how it feels, because the Page of Pentacles is about planning ahead and analyzing and getting ready and just making sure that everything is going to go smoothly in the process of something. The Knight of Pentacles would also be connected with career or, as I said, investments, projects, something tangible. Something like that. I feel like you guys are going to meet in this neutral space. That's why you are not considering this person to be like a potential for you for a romantic partner, because it's not this kind of meeting. It's not... Okay, I had to fix the camera. It is not a romantic meeting. It feels like a business meeting. Their first meeting, give us some clues. We also have door opportunities are waiting for you. So I think during this business meeting or this meeting with the King of Cups and with the your future spouse, not at the time your future spouse, but you know, soon to be, opportunities are waiting for you. So that's just letting us know that this is going to be a great opportunity business-wise or career-wise for you and also for your future spouse. Their first meeting, what are they going to be talking about? What's going to be going on? Let's see. Okay, so once again, we have bowl and it says plenty of material things. So, well, plenty of material things. So once again, it's connected with like something tangible, with something, with a project that later on could bring good results and achievement and success for both of you or for all of you. So definitely feels like a business meeting. I think in that business meeting, you guys also will be discussing the fact that you have to change something in that career or in that field or in this project, like something needs to be discussed, something needs to be changed because we have parting of the ways in either romance or business. I think it's talking about business here. So I'm just wondering if there's anything else because it feels like this is very business oriented. It's not very romantic. So I don't know if I should keep on reading for this or let's maybe jump into what kind of first impression you're going to make on your future spouse and what kind of first impression your future spouse is going to make on you. So let me shuffle the cards and see what kind of first impression my group number 2 is going to make on their future spouse. The first impression. Okay, guys, so I already pulled 4 cards and let me show it to you. So what we have the Page of Cups, we have the 8 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. So 2 7s and 1 8. Interesting. And Page of Cups. Okay, so with the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands, this makes me feel like your future spouse is going to see how determined you are. If it comes to this project or this business idea that you guys are going to be working towards together, they will see that you have a lot of different ideas, and that's something that they will really appreciate. Because with a 7 of Swords, you know, he looks like a ninja or something. So it makes me feel like it's a kind of a person that is doing a lot, but is not really always put at the first plan, or like it's not really seen at the beginning. So you know the way that like in businesses there are these kind of people that are just taking care of everything or are doing great job, but they are not the people that they're like not the faces of the company. So they are not the people that will be speaking up at the conferences, but they are the people that are doing the things behind the scene. So I think that's how your future spouse is going to think of you, that you are this maker or you are this doer, but not craving attention and not needing the attention or not needing the applause so much, because you just know that you're doing a good work, a good job, and you don't need like an applause for that. I'm pretty sure that you're getting it anyway, but they will see you as someone very professional and not someone that is just trying to get the attention or trying to, be somehow standing out somehow. That's how it feels with the Seven of Swords. With the Seven of Wands, as I have mentioned already, someone that is not going to easily give up, someone determined, someone that knows what they want. So someone that comes into this project, to this business, or to anything with a certain vision and is not going to back down. So they see that you are determined, that they can count on you. After the first meeting, the first impression, that's the first impression that you make on them. And I know that I'm mostly talking about like the business side, but as I said, I do think it is the way that this is the first impression that you're going to make on them, because they're not really looking for love or like, that's not what the intention of that meeting was. So yeah, they just feel like you're very professional and you're making a really good impression on them in regards to like a business partner. So moving on though, we do have the Page of Cups. So to me, even though they are not going to be giving you any sense of them being interested in you romantically, because as I said, with this Four of Cups that we got before, it is about being a little bit detached. It's just not the place for it. This kind of business meeting is not the place for, flirting or anything like that. So they're keeping it professional. However, with the Page of Cups, I'm definitely seeing that they will have a small crush on you. So they will see you, they will talk to you, with you about this project or business or whatever, see how professional you are, and also then they will start looking at you, and I do think that they will have a crush on you, because Page of Cups to me is representing having a crush on someone. This is also letting me know that they will like the way that they will like your outfit, let's just say, and your style, because the Page of Cups, especially in this deck, is very stylish, artistic. So that's what we have. And we also have the Eight of Wands. So this is representing being quick. So it makes me feel like you are responding very quickly to them. You are thinking very clearly and quickly. It's something that they appreciate. They also will appreciate your enthusiasm and your energy, the energy that you will be putting into this conversation, into this project. So they see you as someone that definitely they can count on, but someone that is also taking a lot of action and is very energetic, also charismatic with the Eight of Wands, because it's fire, quick, charismatic. Something about maybe you guys will be from a little bit different city, so something about traveling, because Eight of Wands is also traveling to me, going somewhere. So maybe the fact that you guys will have to travel to work or something, I don't know, but that's something that they are also thinking about when they think of you. So the first impression that you make on them. Eight of Wands sometimes is also representing being like slim and tall. So maybe you guys are very tall, or you will be like in a really good shape. You will be very fit. And that's something that they will look at as well. That's what I've heard. Or you guys might have very long hair, because it's something about like long legs or being slim or tall, or like long hair, and it's something that is standing out about you, and that's something that they will see in you. So we also have a freedom card, independence, self-determination. So they will see you as someone that doesn't really need anyone else to, to progress in life, to do whatever, honestly, that you are, you seem to be very independent, very self-determined, self-sufficient, freedom. Well, someone that claims their freedom, someone that owns that. It's something that they maybe have chosen. So that's the way that they see you. With the endurance card, keep going. I think this is just letting us know that they will see you as an equal, kind of. I know that sounds silly, because obviously we should all look at everyone as equals, but in business perspectives or in business world, sometimes people might not be really doing that. So what I mean here is maybe your future spouse will be much higher than you on the career ladder. However, because of your professionalism, they will look at you as an equal. So they're not going to be treating you anyhow different. So with endurance, keep going. It feels like you guys are playing in the same team. Okay. Let's just pull one more card. How are they going to feel? Okay. We also pulled the unseen. Too much is hidden from you. Okay, so don't worry so much about like too much is hidden. I think this is, in this case, representing that they find you quite mysterious and they are not sure about you, like what kind of person you really are, because of the situation, the circumstances that you guys are going to meet in. They're not really telling them a lot. So I do see your future spouse being interested in you quite a lot, and wondering how you really are and who you really are as a person. We also have the magic of the I don't know how to pronounce this. Druid cautions secrecy and worries. So secrecy once more, with the unseen card, connected with the unseen card. This card, from what I was reading, I hope I remember that correctly, but it was something about your hair also, with the color of your hair, or something about a change in the color of your hair. But I think in this case, it's representing once again your hair, or something about you that is that stands out a lot, and that's something that they will be, that's the first impression that you make on them. Like if you have a very long hair, they will kind of remember that. I know that sounds random, but well, that's kind of the way that we do it, right? If there's something really significant in physical appearance in somebody, then that is something that we remember. We tend to remember after the first meeting. Okay, so let's see what kind of first impression your future spouse is going to make on you. What kind of first impression the future spouse of group number 2 will make on group number 2. Okay, so the first card that we pull is the Hangman, and the Hangman is representing being different. You will see them in a different light than anyone else from your work, or from that field, or from that industry, from that career. Maybe you, before the meeting, you have imagined someone else, a kind of a person that maybe wouldn't be so nice to you, or maybe you will even be a little bit scared of the meeting, because it's like a business meeting, you have to be professional, and you will realize that they are different than maybe the bosses, the bosses that you had, or the people that you were dealing with, or the kind of customers that you were dealing with. Feels like this person is different, and that's something that will make you very interested in them. I also see with the Two of Coins, that's the Two of Pentacles, that you will see them as someone that is taking care of a lot of things at once. They are really good at multitasking, and I think that is going to impress you a lot. Their ability to multitask so much. I feel like this person might be a freelancer, or they have like a freelancing extra business, something about that, because once again, it's kind of business oriented. But that's the first impression. So we also pulled the Four of Cups again, but like from the different decks. So that's the same card that we pulled at the beginning when we were reading on your first meeting. I told you it's about like being detached and like not feeling any romantic feelings for this person. So I feel like you are looking at this person from only from a business perspective, business partner perspective. And you're not even like considering them like being a potential for a romantic partner. We do have the Nine of Coins though, so that's the Nine of Pentacles. It is describing someone wealthy, someone independent, someone that has built the success that they have on their own with their own hands. So I do see that you will see them in this light, that you will be kind of fond of them, but in more like a business career wise perspective, not really thinking about them, you know, in a romantic sense. And the back of the deck energy, we have the Emperor, so that is definitely confirming what I was feeling and what I was sensing, because the Emperor is could be representing your boss or someone that is quite high up on the career ladder in that company or so. And it feels like this person is a little bit intimidating at the beginning, but it is a strong leader, and it is a person, usually a person that is a fair leader as well. So I feel like that's how you feel about this person, not really thinking that it could be a romantic partner. Let's see what else we have for group number 2. You know, obviously that's going to change later on, but then I would have to do a reading on you guys dating, you and your future spouse dating. So I don't actually have a reading like that on my YouTube channel. Let me know if you would like me to record a reading like that let me know in the comments, and I might do that. So it's funny because I pulled a guide for you, guide, mentor, trustworthy ally. So the first impression that they make on you, definitely that that they are trustworthy, that they are your ally. As I said, that you're playing in the same team. But guide, mentor, it does seem like a boss to me. Someone that is a little bit like higher up than you, but at the same time doesn't make you feel so. But I do think you might be feeling a little bit intimidated around this person, even though they don't feel this way at all. I mean, even though they feel like you guys, you know, are on the same level as I was describing, you might be still feeling, oh, okay, I have to be a little bit maybe careful. This is my boss, or this is like important customer. That's how it feels. And I have to stay professional. We also have the card for you, honor the masculine, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. So once again, it does feel like you're feeling like this person is kind of more in control. That's why I don't think you're or even imagining that you guys could be together, but hey, you will end up being together. But also with honor the masculine and all the masculine energies that we have here, especially with the Emperor, I do think that you will think of them as let's just call it a real man, whatever that means to you. Or if you are interested in women, and now I'm saying a real man, that could just mean that this woman might have very masculine energy, very bossy energy, and that is going to impress you a lot. You definitely will see them as someone assertive, as someone reliable, someone that is very sure of themselves, someone direct, someone practical, someone stable, an authority, a role model, as a leader. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching this reading. If you got until the end, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much for getting until the end and listening to me for so long. I appreciate you being here. Just do me a favor guys and leave a like under this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I'm gonna upload the next video. It helps out my channel a lot and I really appreciate if you could do that. Also, you can book a one-on-one session with me if you would like me to focus on your specific energy. I see that this was blurry this whole time. Hopefully not the entire reading. And yeah, check out this reading to find out more about your future spouse. So click at the top right corner. I will see you in that reading and have a good day. Bye. Hey, group number 3. So let's figure out how your first meeting with your future spouse is going to look like. And later on, we will see what's the first impression that you are going to make on them and vice versa. But how my group's number 3 first meeting with their future spouse is going to look like. Let's see. So we have the strength. So I feel like you guys are going to, with the Four of Swords and with the Strength card, you guys are going to be talking a lot about mental health and about bettering yourself, about self-development. The Empress, creativity, something new, a birth of something new. So the first meeting with the future spouse, group number 3. How is their first meeting going to look like? Yeah, and we also have 9 of Swords. So overcoming some struggles, you know, it honestly makes me feel like, and the 10 of Swords, this entire spread is all about overcoming some challenges, life difficulties, obstacles, and looking back at them and learning from them. Bettering your mental health, because we also have the Four of Swords over here. So that is a card of healing your wounds, giving yourself time. The Empress, taking care of yourself, of your body, of your mind, of your soul, giving yourself the time that you need in order to reset, basically. And then at the very end, we have 9 of Swords reversed. So the 9 of Swords is a card well, I gotta say it is a card of a depression, of anxiety, of sleepless nights. However, when this card is in reverse, it means that we're overcoming it. Overcoming this difficult time. And I see with a Strength card that you guys are going to feel much stronger, more confident, better with yourself. So I'm picturing a situation where you guys might meet like on phone. Okay, I know this is really random, like phone apps. That's what I was trying to say. But I do think it might be through social media or internet, because it makes me feel like the first time when you guys are going to be talking, I don't think you guys are going to see each other in real life. I think this is all about yeah, it just makes me feel like you guys are seeing each other's pictures with the Empress, because the Empress is a very beautiful person. I'm not saying that you're not, I'm not saying that your future spouse is not, but I'm getting this impression from her that it's all kind of like edited. I don't know, I usually don't get this with the Empress, but in this spread, my spirit guide is telling me that, like, you know, you are looking at your future spouse's pictures that are a little bit edited, not super much, but like, you know, filter is added, or they were using filter when they were taking that picture. Same goes for you. You know, the way that on Instagram we are showing the best lives. I mean, the best side of our life. So it's not all entirely true, even though it's not like we're lying. But you know, you don't take a picture on a depressing day. You take a picture when you're feeling fabulous, like the Empress. So I'm getting this sense of you guys seeing each other, making the first impression based on the pictures, but obviously not only the pictures, because I do see you guys chatting and talking about some challenging time or mental health with the strength card. Maybe you are going to make like a very like powerful post or something like that, and this person is going to chat you about it and tell you how much they've liked it, and then you guys are going to start chatting. That's how it feels. Like it's going to be a random conversation, but it's going to turn out into something more. As we know, it's going to be your future spouse. So I do think you guys, it's possible you are going to meet this person through internet. Let me take a look at your oracle cards to find out more about your first meeting. So we have telepathy, which makes sense, definitely, because I feel like you guys are going to telepathically communicate, first of all, before you guys are going to start communicating in real life. So you might have this feeling that something's coming, that someone's coming, that love is close to you. You might be dreaming of somebody, not really knowing how they look like exactly, not knowing who this person is, and having this intuitive feeling that someone is about to enter your life. I think that's how this other person is also going to feel. And the fact that you guys are going to meet or chat one another, it's going to be very random, but you will quickly realize that this is the one for you, because you will be very close with this person and you will telepathically, energetically understand what they mean, what's on their mind. This card is about nonverbal communication and mind reading. So when you guys are going to start talking for the first time, I feel like it's even possible that you guys are going to be finishing each other's sentences. That's how strong this energy is. You guys might be talking about something and realizing that you are into the same kind of authors, the same kind of music, the same kind of movies, or I'm also hearing like mentors or motivational speakers, because it is all about this, like overcoming these struggles and about life, overcoming the challenges in life. I feel like that's one of the first things that you guys are going to talk about, especially with the Nine of Swords and the Strength card here. For you, vulnerability, so you guys are going to open up to your future spouse very quickly, even on your first meeting, or let's say when you guys are going to, because your first meeting, what I say with so with the first meeting, when I say it, I feel like you guys are thinking about when you guys are going to see each other in real life. So yes, it feels like you guys are going to have two first meetings. The first meeting, the very first, when you are going to introduce yourselves, is going to be through internet, and then another first meeting is, another first impression. But this is the first impression of when you guys are going to get to know each other. So I see that you guys are going, during the first conversation with this person, you're going to open up one another, and you will allow yourself to be vulnerable and to be genuine and to be yourself, to not hide how you're feeling. And you will truly open up to this person later on, feeling like, oh wow, why did I do that? I don't even know him, or I don't even know her. You usually don't open up to people like that so easily. Maybe you need to really get to know someone and really start trusting someone before you're going to tell them about your feelings. It's not something that it's talked about easily for you. However, I do see that with your future spouse, you will talk with them about some part of you that you don't share with other people often on the first meeting. So wow, we also have visions, and that's something that I was mentioning. Psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, and out-of-body travel. I was mentioning it because I was saying that you guys are going to probably see each other in dreams before, and that you're going to have this intuitive feeling about this connection that you are going to know that you are about to meet this person, or something is about to change in your love life. That's how it feels. So the Visions card is definitely another confirmation of that. So let me pull more cards for you, group number 3. Group number 3. Their first meeting. Group number 3. Okay, we do have stepping into a new experience. So with the new experience, I'm seeing that it is somebody new. It's not someone that you know. It's not someone from your past. Maybe this person was somewhere in your past, but you weren't really talking with them. It's not one of your exes. I don't know if you're happy because of that or sad because of that, but I don't think this is anyone that you usually would talk to. I don't think it's any of your friends. It's someone new. It's someone new that will appear in your life. I also pulled 2 cards that are really interesting to me because we have coins and wealth. Money will be coming to you. So I guess this also could be connected with you guys getting a new job or getting a promotion, and maybe even talking with this person about it, or the fact that you are going to get a promotion or a new job is going to push this person towards you somehow. This could be, for example, because let's say you're going to get a new job, you're going to get a promotion, and you're still meeting this person through social media, first of all, because maybe they work at the same company and they will follow you on Facebook, or they will follow you on Instagram. Does anyone still use Facebook? I don't know. It's like MySpace. It's gone. Okay, it's not completely gone, but you know what I mean. But anyway, you guys will follow each other on like social media and then start talking. So I do think it's somehow also connected with your job or promotion or career, and the change there, and the fact that there's more money there for you. The money is coming your way. So let's see what else we have. We also have seek out information that will help you. So maybe this person is going to chat you first of all because there's something that they actually need to ask you about. Need to as in maybe career-wise, because as I said, maybe you guys will be working in the same industry or company even. Or there's something that they find interesting about what you said or what you do. I mean what you said like in a post or on social media somewhere, like they see your work, or they see you somehow achieving success, climbing towards success, and they're very interested in it. Not only like in the success, but in, you know, it depends on whatever you guys are going to be doing. Let's say you're going to be you're trying to become very successful at I don't know, mental health, let's say, and you're sharing your knowledge about it on social media. This person is going to chat you, want to like tell you how cool you are and then ask you for like a little advice, or maybe it's not advice, but like they want to know how you did something, or like, yeah, I guess it could be the advice, but they see you climbing towards success, and that makes them interested in you even more, because they not only see now that you are very beautiful with the Empress, but also successful and smart, and that you are accomplishing a lot of goals. And that's something that, yeah, that you're goal oriented. That's something that will be very interesting to them. We also have good news, so maybe they will share with you some good news, or you guys are going to talk about good news. That's how it feels. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? I'm going to pull these cards back, put these cards back, and I'm going to shuffle some cards for the first impression that you will make on your future spouse, and then that they will make on you. All right, let's see. What is, Spirit, the first impression that group number 3 is going to make on their future spouse? So we have Temperance. So someone harmonious, balanced, but also the temperance usually is pictured as someone that is mixing two different, completely different elements together and maintains this balance and beautiful harmony. It's usually mixing, the temperance usually mixing water and fire. So as you can see, here, because you can see it here, but two completely different elements, and she makes something beautiful out of it. So that's the way that your future spouse is going to see you, as someone that maybe it's, the first one is your beauty. Let's say the fire is your beauty and the water will be your creativity and maybe your passion and your drive, and the fact that they are amazed that you are able to maintain both. So what I mean with maintaining is with the beauty, being able to look good and take care of your body, take care of yourself, and take care of just kind of like how you style yourself, how you present yourself, but also at the same time having so much time to go after the goals that you have and do all the hard work that you do, or somehow balance out these two areas of your life. So maybe your social life versus your work life versus your home life, that you are able to maintain a perfect balance, that you're really well balanced. This card is also reminding me of a Libra, so maybe you guys are a Libra, or you have Libra ascendant or a Venus or something like that, because I feel like they will see you as a natural beauty, as someone very delicate as well. Wow, I also pulled, guys, star for you. The star, I love it. So the star to me is representing alignment. So being in alignment with something or with somebody. This is a kind of a card for romantic readings that I pull when we're talking about marriage, more of the engagement. So I see engagement with this card, which is quite obvious because this is going to be your future spouse. So obviously there will be an engagement. But with a star, this is about like this person seeing you as a star. So this person seeing you as someone out of this world, someone that, like, not a person that they've seen before or they have known before. You're new to them and you are very special. You're shining like a star. The star to me is also about being noticeable. So you are standing out, and you definitely will be standing out for your future spouse. So when they will see you, they will, there might be 100 people around you, but they will be looking at you. I think this also could be referring to this first in real life meeting that you guys might have, that you might be afraid that they are not going to recognize you, but they know exactly who you are. They know exactly how you look like and which one of all those people around you is actually you. That's how it feels. Okay, so with a star, I feel like they're going to feel the connection with you straight away, because it feels, it's alignment. As I said, it feels like it's in alignment with them, that you are in alignment with their dreams, their goals, and the perfect partner for them. How they have imagined their partner to look like and be like. Okay, I also pulled the Knight of Coins. So this card is one of the slowest cards in the tarot deck, at least for me. So with this, to me, it's representing stability and taking things slow, especially in romantic relationships, getting to know each other better and, taking your time to actually get to know this other person, not jumping into the relationship straight away and to dating straight away. So your future spouse will see you as someone that needs to take their time to, get to know this other person, that you are patient, that you are not going to be so easy to persuade to maybe go on a date that quickly, that they will have to put a lot of effort into making you maybe feel something for them, or they see you as this challenge. That's how it feels like, oh, she or he's not going to be so easy to ask out or like to get close to, because it feels like there's a lot on your mind, or like a lot on your mind with work, I would say, with the goals, with the achievements. It feels like they will see you as someone busy, as someone that is working towards their success, towards building their life and self-development, not necessarily prioritizing love and romantic relationships. And there's nothing bad with that. Group number 3, they will just feel like they need to put a little bit more energy into pursuing you. Yeah, I also have the 9 of Wands, so you see the way that she's like guarded. She's defensive, she's defending her territory. So they will see you in this light, that, you know, you have your own beliefs, you have your own truths, let's just say, and it's not so easy to change them, and they will have to work real hard in order to do that, in order to get through you. Even though on the first meeting, I do think you guys are going to open up to this person, and you are going to be surprised that you have opened up to them, because maybe normally you don't do that quickly. I think I mentioned that already. So let's see what kind of first impression group number 3 is going to make on their future spouse. The first impression, we have wave of power. So they will see you as someone powerful, as someone energetic, as someone full of energy and full of charisma, as someone that is putting themselves out there and really going for it. So they are not going to see you as shy. They do see you as someone calm and well balanced, though, with the Temperance. So you're not too much like in people's faces. You know, that's how your future spouse would be describing you or thinking of you. You're not too much in people's faces. However, you are not easy to forget. So you stand out, even though you are keeping your calm, even though you are, you know, working towards that success very fairly, and not trying to get ahead of others. So what I was trying to say, there's this saying in Polish, but I don't think you guys have the saying in English. But basically, they will see that you're not the kind of person to do whatever it takes. I guess that's the saying in English, to get over to that goal, to achieve, you know, that position, etc. That you are honorable, and you're not doing just anything that it takes to get to the top, that you are, you know, taking your time, but at the same time you're very powerful, and you are, this energy is just basically very powerful, and it makes you stand out, and that's something that they will see about you. All right, I also pulled the fertility card for you. Well, she's holding a baby mermaid, so cute. Anyway, I think with this card, they will see you as someone creative, very creative, but also fertility, as it says, potential for something new. So they will immediately see you as a potential romantic partner, group number 3. But also it says powerful and creative energy, initiation energy, and here we have upswing in energy. So once again, as someone very confident, as someone that has an amazing energy, an amazing aura, as someone positive and optimistic and excited about life. I think it's going to be something new for them, something fresh for them. I don't think they know a lot of people like this in their world, in their life, before you come along. So let's see what kind of first impression your future spouse is going to make on you, group number 3. What kind of first impression Group number 3's husband or wife is going to make on them. We have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is representing someone that achieves, that walks very quickly, that makes very quick decisions. So someone that is really putting themselves out there, sometimes a little bit too quickly. It might be representing being blunt, very blunt and expressive, very determined and motivated. With the Three of Cups, you will see your future spouse as someone friendly, as someone that you can easily become friends with because you guys have similar topics to talk about. You vibe on a similar level, energetic level. With the Three of Cups, it makes me feel like you will see them as someone loyal. And also with the Two of Wands as someone determined, as someone hardworking, but also as someone that has a lot of options still. Maybe they haven't quite settled yet and they haven't quite found themselves yet or found what they want to do long term. Just makes me feel like this person is trying out a lot of different options in regards maybe to their career or where they live. Feels like this person might come from a different country and is just traveling around the world to find their place. I think you will see how much this person is thinking about their future and how much they're planning ahead. After the first conversation, you will see how much they are also putting themselves outside of their comfort bubble and trying new things and going for something new and taking risks. And the last card that I pulled for you guys is Nine of Cups, which is beautiful because this is a card of your wishes coming true. I don't pull this card often from this deck, like it doesn't want to pop out often, so it popped out for you. Very happy for you. But yeah, with this card I'm seeing that it's going to be someone that you've been kind of like dreaming about, so a kind of a partner that you were hoping to have. So this person is probably going to be ticking a lot of your boxes. Group number 3, and you will be satisfied with the way that they look like, happy with the kind of person that they are. Yeah, you will realize that during your first meeting also, because we're talking about first impression, that they are not the kind of a person to only take, but they also give a lot from themselves. So let's just give it an example where you guys are chatting for the first time. You're not the only person that is asking questions. You're not the only person that's trying to dig deeper. But this future spouse of yours is also going to be trying to find interesting questions to ask you, will be putting a lot of effort and their energy into making the conversation interesting and going smoothly. So it's not only you putting a lot of effort into it, but they also do that too. And I think it's something that you guys are going to appreciate a lot, that you are not always going to be the one that needs to be at the top of their game in order to make this work, that needs to take the full responsibility of how this connection is going to work or how it's going to go in the future. So we also have divine sensuality for love. I was reading this sentence here. For love, for you. So with this card, I feel like you're going to be very attracted to your future spouse. If it comes to their looks, their physical appearance, you will find them very attractive. And I'm not even surprised because you guys got the 9 of freaking cups. So it's going to be someone from your dreams. I love that for you. This is super exciting. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I know this was quite a long and lengthy one, so please just leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. It helps me out to grow this channel a lot, and it's free for you. You can do it for free. You can also book a personal reading with me if you would like me to focus on your specific energy, and check out one of these readings on the physical general appearance of your future spouse to find out more about this person, just click on it and then I'll see you in my next one. Have a good day. Bye.